Exorcist. Abby Hoffman did that gag at the Pentagon in 1967. Jesus, these pro-pink people sure get worked up about peace. We all support peace. Fuck. No one is in favor of war. If you can find anyone who's overtly pro-war, I'm a blue-nosed gopher, and Teller says I can butter his ass and call him a biscuit.
War is necessary all the time. At least the threat of it is necessary all the time. I think the best way to achieve peace in the world is stop using our words like little children and be grown-ups, and if necessary, kill people and break things.
Fuck! Biscuit! Biscuit!
Is stop using... War is necessary all the time. At least the threat of it is necessary all the time. I think the best way to achieve peace in the world is stop using our words like little children and be grown-ups, and if necessary, kill people and break things.
Fuck! Biscuit! Biscuit! Where's my hat? There's one place where strategizing for peace is serious business: the United Nations. Inside this glorious glass and steel monument in New York City, professional peacemakers from every country in the world have toiled for 60 years to bring a final end to war. They have to be getting close to done, don't they? Let's listen to Harry Truman when the UN opened in 1945.
You members of this conference are to be the architects of a better world. In your hands rests our future.
Most of those assholes clapping are dead. In their hands rested our future. They must have dropped it while they were clapping. So what the hell does the UN do? Nobody knows. To prove it, we asked 9-year-old actress Nikki to take part in yet another of our little bullshit experiments. Nikki will stand outside the UN to get some unscripted reaction, for a school project.
Excuse me, sir. My daughter's actually doing a project for school. Hey, come on.
Actually, we hired those 2 actor people who posed as Nikki's parents, and, well, we helped with the questions.
My first question is, what is the purpose of the UN?
The purpose of the UN is to keep peace to the world.
To preserve world peace? Talking about the world's peace?
Well, the purpose of the UN is to get all the countries together in one stationary place, and they can also talk peace.
If they're trying to create peace throughout the world, how can you explain the oil for food corruption scandal?
Wow, that's a tough question.
Thank you for this question. That was something I was not expecting.
Do you know what the Guns for Gold scandal is?
No, what is it?
In West Africa, why are peacekeepers going there and having sex with children in exchange for food?
Wow. But we'll be fair. We'll go inside the UN to see what we can dig up. Oh, cool. They let us into the General Assembly. Now if we can just get someone to show us around.
Matthew Lee, reporting on the United Nations for Inner City Press.
Excellent. Matthew the Buckraker. Matthew is the press desk of the UN, which he uses to uncover all sorts of dirt on the place. In 2006, his investigation of the UN's development efforts in Uganda uncovered human rights abuses that forced the United Nations to pull the plug on their entire program. We told Matthew we wanted to talk to someone about our girl Nikki's tough questions. He said, "You bet," and led us to the right place.
We're outside the Security Council chamber where they vote on, war and peace and trying to stop wars.
Peace out. Can we get in? Tell them I was on Dancing with the Stars, for a week.
The Security Council's job is to supposedly maintain international peace and security.
Supposedly? That was harsh. Tell us how the UN Security Council supposedly maintains peace.
It was created to stop big wars, and it's not able to. And one of the reasons is that it was set up with the interest of 5 countries in mind, and these 5 countries themselves either create wars or have an interest in wars.
The Security Council has 5 permanent members, countries that each have a veto power on any vote. So getting the 5 countries, the United States, the United Kingdom, France, China, and Russia, to agree on an agenda that benefits all of their individual interests is nearly impossible. World peace is apparently not enough of a benefit.
if any one of those 5 countries doesn't want either a resolution to be passed or even an item to be on the agenda, it's not on the agenda.
But occasionally, the Security Council actually does agree to do something. That's when they send peacekeeping troops into a country. It's better than doing nothing, isn't it?
With the peacekeeping missions, there's been a lot of problems with sexual abuse.
As in the hundreds of women and children who were raped in the Democratic Republic of Congo.
They could perform a rape at high noon at the walls of their camp, and they can't be brought into a court of that country because they have immunity.
And it's not just the peacekeepers in the field. It's their bosses back at the UN.
There's no legal accountability for anyone here. No one can be sued. Even people that steal off keep working here.
Everyone at the UN has diplomatic immunity. Every employee, from the Secretary General to the General Secretary. It's even in their charter. Representatives of the members of the United Nations and officials of the organization shall enjoy such privileges and immunities as are necessary for the independent exercise of their functions in connection with the organization, especially if those functions shall include sticking the representative's dick in underprivileged holes. Well, the dick part is implicit. Well, fuckaroo. It sure seems like the UN isn't going to bring us world peace. Thanks for the bad news, Matt. Catch you later.
War no more! War no more! Amen.
Back in Washington, D.C., the Code Pinkers have finished the dishes and are making their way to the Capitol for their big peace pray-in Abby Hoffman rip-off exorcism rally thingamajig. Finally, we get to see the model of resistance in action.
Compensation and full reparation for Iraq. Amen. Amen.
Peace-alleluia. Now we got some civil disobedience. Look, here comes the cops.
Sir, blocking an entrance and an exit to this building. Oh, we do not want to block friends.
Okay, so don't block the stairs.
Block the war, not the stairs. Block the war, not the stairs. Well, maybe things will heat up inside.
My building, I don't want it. It's not allowed to.
That cop's trying to take his cardboard cross. Well, it does have some kind of pokey corners, but it's your protest. Aren't you going to resist? Oh, never mind. Okay, here's Nancy Pelosi's office. Now the pink gloves are coming off, and the glasses are going on. Now we know why they took that pointing cross from her.
So we're here today because we saw that Nancy Pelosi was on Meet the Press last week, and amongst other things...
Well, you can't have lighted candles in this building. We need to extinguish the flames.
But extinguishing those flames will extinguish the light of peace, right? You can't do that, can you?
We understand.
So much for the light of peace. Fuck that. Peace is not candles. This doesn't make any difference. Peace is not symbols. Peace is simply not war.
Stop this war!
So just what was accomplished with all of this pink hat-wearing, prop-holding politeness? Not a damn thing. Code Pink's message may be serious, but no one is taking them seriously. Who could? But howdy. Ask the damn Code Pinkers how it went.
It was wonderful. I was very impressed with it. It felt really good.
You know, when I watch what a lot of these peace activist groups are doing, it seems to me it's more about feeling good than doing good.
And as they walked out, I said to the officer in charge, I said, you know, we're just trying to stop the war. And I felt a very nice connection with him. He said, I know. That's good.
So there you have it. The peace hobbyists think they've won a victory because they feel a connection between themselves and a security guard. To them, this is a step toward world peace. That's a peace about which no ethical person could possibly give a shit.
I think if you care about peace, the answer isn't to march in the streets and wear funny costumes and go around and visit members of Congress in their office. Unless it's to lobby for more trade, more economic freedom here in the United States and around the world, that is the most powerful force.
Damn straight, Skippy. Is that a desk or a bowling alley? In the matter of war and peace, how you feel doesn't matter. It's whether or not you swing the axe. And so far, the only proven way of stopping war